Hot. The train is hot, right?
Yeah, it's hot.
It's very hot, thank you. The train is hot, right? Yeah. You know, Dimitri Kislow, you're a black American president of the MTA. I always get beat up, the police arrest me. I pay my share, and the train is hot, you don't care. So some of you believe you're the owners of America. Columbus met you here, and you're going to kick the White House. So you're going to be arrested. I see you in person. You tell me to email you. I email you. You don't respond. So this train can kill somebody. It's so hot. This lady has been finding herself. You know, everybody's just so embarrassed. So please, this is serious. They are black Americans. I went to shop in Duane Reade, and this black American lady came to hit me with a brush. I was trying to call the police on me. They are black Americans always get me beat up, punched me. They said they're going to scare everybody away. It's only going to be them in America. Say they're the foundation of black Americans, and America belongs to them alone. And every guy got me arrested. They stole my green card. The police arrested me, and they went and locked me in the mental ward. And they won't return my green card or social security card to me. And I've been trying to get a city ID. I have a food stamp card. I have a health insurance card. I have a bank card. And they won't give me a city ID for 2 years. They'll call the police on me so I don't have enough documents. And the police, they called to arrest me, told them I have enough documents. And they told me they're going to make my ID to the wrong address. They put the wrong address in my ID. So the black Americans jumping me. So please, donate to my cash app if you're watching this video. I want to take this matter to court. The train is like mad hot. They don't have health inspections. This train will get somebody, to choke on heat. The gas was so hot. If I just tolerating it, it's like baking hot. It should be put out of service. They don't have no inspection. I was trying to use the bathroom here last year. They came and dropped me out of the bathroom to punish me for always complaining. So they may try to kill me for reporting all this. As you can see, those people don't even know me, they say it's hot. So it's really hot. So help department, stop condoning acting intimidation. I contacted the vice president of the MTA, also black American, Tramel Thompson. And he also told me to email him. When I email doesn't respond, and he's been posting online on Instagram that it doesn't work for free, has to get paid. So some people are telling me I should create a child with them, so on all my lawsuit money they can get half of it, for the, I'm not bribing anybody with surrogacy. Do your job. If you're paid, the MTA president, MTA vice president, I don't have to create a child or whatever. So I don't know why they're not taking me serious, but that's why I'm just saying that's for free. He has to get paid. And it's against the law to demand bribery. So I'm very afraid for my life. I don't know why they're so confident that they can do whatever to me. And nobody else, my father's been killed, my mother's been killed. A black American LP has been killed. So they see nobody saying people, they take this grab issues that in general black Americans. So there's a good call back black financial black Americans. And they because of following me around, they say this Ricardo Mosh has got me arrested and we can't take it from me. Another African that knows me is from Senegal, so that's soon as he started talking with me. Was African, so they stole his green card and passport. So they still have green cards and passport. My mother said also they stole our US passport, they stole our immigration documents. So they're stealing our immigration documents. We Africans are not safe, and they don't let us get a new document back. Even this Trump said they should make it harder to lose a green card. If you lose it, you have to bring your green card back to the office. Before, if you lose your green card, once they've issued it before, you can just get a replacement by mail. So even Trump is enabling this abuse, and Trump said if he gets Ricardo in office, he free Ricardo from prison for private charges due to what's Ricardo to happen with immigration enforcement. So Ricardo has been using unlawful methods to steal green cards and IDs from immigrants from Africa. Another Africans from Senegal, doesn't speak English, but homeless is wife and God to make back in the house. So he's sitting on the street, and when I started talking with him, he said, everybody realized he was just African. So when he was sleeping at 2 years, he had it back eyes on him. So he had that for years, nobody stole it until they realized he was from Africa. So there's a black American gang by Ricardo following me. He's a former police officer that went to prison for sex trafficking. And as a child, he was sex trafficking for 20 years. I went to visit him at the mayor, became a police officer that became a mayor. So they said it's part of a notorious gang that kidnaps people, sex traffic them. So it's using this gang affiliation and police connection. The gang members are beating me up. Police officers are joining in also. And my mother doesn't put my mother to a part of that party. They killed my mother. So I've brought money because I'm trying to sue the immigration for arresting me as a child wrongfully. And my mother had to free me with $30,000. So that's why they want to cheat and inherit the money. Because I'm here, I don't have a child children. So they go to and claim that I told my mother's daughter to adopt. So I adopt children from so I can earn the money. Because if I'm killed and my mother's daughter inherits money from me and it's giving it to people be wondering, okay, why is this person, why are you giving money to so many people? You know, so they say criminals always try to find ways to launder money. They could set up a business and start giving people, hiring people. So they say they're going to claim that I told my mother's daughters to adopt 20 children for me. And once I'm gay, I don't have any child. I didn't tell nobody to adopt any child for me. I mean, who does that? Who tells people that they want people to create children for them while they're dead? That doesn't even make no sense. You know, why would you want to die first before having children? So I'm gay, I'm worth a lot of money because the immigration arrested me wrongfully and the police took my home wrongfully. So they're trying to kill me in America and say they're going to have my mother's daughters inherit the money and they're going to lie that I told them to adopt children for me to launder the money. So there's some black Americans that claim they are the owners of America, that Columbus met them here. They say Columbus said he met some black people here when he got here and they're trying to drive immigrants and whites out of America. Because in South Africa, only 1% of them is white, and they took over South Africa. So it's, you know, the whites are 70%, the blacks are like 10%. But you know, minorities can take over if they can have enough money and enough resources. So Eric Adam is getting black immigrants their green card stolen. Another African, he has a green card. He said they robbed him as soon as I started talking to me. I criticized Eric Adam, and they stole my green card or something card. And I can't replace any document. When I try to apply for CID so I can eventually go get my green card replaced, they don't want to give me CID for 2 years. I take my food stamp card to the ID office, take my bank card, letter from nobody a food stamp card is enough. And they keep telling me, you know, calling the post office, I don't have no. So please go to my cash app, non-commissional charitable. Financial is my cash app, nobody helps me, nobody pays me no mind. You know, really dig into it. And they have enough resources, they have enough support, they just don't take me serious. So please go to my cash app and say they go to keep my money. So there's a lot of measure in the black community, even though from the Nigerian community, government, they wouldn't be there. They say, you know, so everybody please wants to kill me. If I now people in Nigeria claim, I was telling them while I was in Nigeria, once I die, everybody should come to them for me. I said, you know, and they rely on the fact that black immigrants and gay life, it doesn't matter. So you can be killed and nobody will compare anybody. My mother told me that was her greatest worry. That she see many people killed in America, and there won't be a proper investigation and the killer will get away with it. I thought my mother was just exaggerating. She's been killed now since 2015. And she was telling my daughter about to kill her. They were drugging her. I was surprised everything she was saying. And nobody tells me would happen. She said, don't take any of my life serious. So please go to my cash app, non-conditional child preferential in the cash app. I'm not part of any surrogacy gang. I'm not going to adopt any child. As some spend on the state parental laws and the relevant laws, that what I'm saying is true to the best of my knowledge and facts and what I remember. And I'm not looking for surrogates, I'm not looking for marriage, I'm not looking to be adopted, I'm not looking to adopt anyone. I'm single or married without a child or children. And nobody should make a movie about me unless I'm alive and want to participate in the movie. I don't want to be credited with Michael Jackson in any way. When I was young, I used to send him songs. People used to tell him I look like him, but I no longer look like him. I don't know shit in any way or form. And nobody should make a movie about me unless I'm alive and want to participate in the movie. I'm very glad about my image, even when the immigration arrested me. I told them they couldn't deport me to Nigeria because my father would abuse me there. And they asked me if I have any witness that know about my father abusing me. I told them no, I didn't tell nobody about it. So, but why wouldn't I be telling people about things like that? So I'm very introvert, I don't talk about my personal life. I do talk to people, I talk about general stuff. I said I didn't tell my family member my father abusing me. So you can go to my immigration file 7795468. You'll find it that around 2000 and 2001. I did a lot of immigration interview. I took immigration and I don't talk about personal life. But I do talk to people, any so-called friend of mine who don't know anything about me. And I'm very glad about my image. So unless I'm alive and well, I don't believe anyone will be able to handle movie or any media production about me. So unless I'm alive and well to participate in any media production or movie, do pay money for money for celebrities. That's about it. Just not conditional charitable financial donation. I do beg online. None of them has given me money online so far. But I don't want to be associated with a celebrity. And any movie is I don't want you to make a movie about me unless I'm alive and want to make that movie. So please donate to my cash app, non-conditional charitable financial donation to my cash app, so I can go to court and get justice. Also, they're trying to stop me from getting an ID because I heard you need an ID to file a will. They don't want me to go to court. So they've been blocking me for 2 years, stole my green card. Because once I have a will, it should be hard for them to claim. I told people that to create children for me. Or even though they can override the will, claim I'm crazy, they've arrested people inside court. This why, they can always override the will. That's why I'm not even how to create a will. But once I put in my record, I'm crazy and stuff. They did it in my mother also. They say this is the best way you can work in America. Because crazy people, that's the best way to screw the right. People like Britney Spears also, even when the women said that their family declared them crazy to rob them and let them win. But even though that Britney Spears said I've been hearing about this take over your financial resources. So my mother was afraid that those were trying to do that to her. And she ran away from the poisoning her with cancer office poisoning. And she came to New York to treat her heart attack symptoms and just showed up and still locked her up in the mental ward. My mother said the word, because my mother works in the healthcare field, and she said those daughters were their daughters work in the healthcare field also. So she was seeing signs. And so my mother was worried about money, especially when my mother was suing the police for taking her home wrongfully. And the case was 13 CV505. My mother's address was monitoring the case of Pennsylvania. And they were trying to get their hands on the money, and they believe they declared my mother crazy. My mother's share of the money will come to them, and they can eventually kill her and kill me also. My mother, and the drugs did to my mother before. My mother won some money in the 1980s because her apartment in Brooklyn was filled with lead poison. And she went back to Nigeria, left the money in the bank. Her daughters in the 1990s went and fought my mother's signature, took the money out of the Hamilton Savings Bank, first service, $100,000. My mother said she went to the bank, tried to withdraw the money, and the bank told us, that she already withdrew the money while she was in the My mother told her no. He said somebody fought their signature and took the money out of her daughters. My mother was trying to get them arrested and nobody killed my mother at the mind. And now my mother's been killed by the daughters. Also, my mother bought a house in Brooklyn. When she went back to Nigeria, somebody for the signature and stole the house. So there's a lot of robbery against immigrants. So people please consider this and see if we can, free this World Cup. Things happen. They say a guy in Dallas already sued you. With America, you allow them to get away with whatever. Immigrants are being robbed. My father came here in the 1970s, they robbed him. He went back to Nigeria, never came here. So please donate to my cash app, not conditional charitable donation to my cash app. And as some from the United States Patriot laws, that what I'm saying is true, the best of my knowledge and facts and what I remember and based and I swear under United any other laws in the U.S. Constitution laws. That what I'm saying is true and factual. And I'm single, unmarried, without a child or children. I'm not seeking surrogates. I'm not looking for marriage with anyone. Please stop and insist in any effort to marry me or engage in any surrogacy with me or adopt me or get me to adopt your child or children. I'm not looking to be adopted. I've been declared wrongfully mentally crazy. I'm trying to go to take the hospital to court to clear my records. The police arrested me in 2019, stole my green card, stole my all my IDs. I went and looked over the mental ward. Just to facilitate my mother's daughters to be able to take over any lost money. I was suing at that time. And the city was ready to settle the case with me, for a lot of money, and the police came and arrested me and locked me in the mental ward. I was able to get myself out of the mental ward and called lawyers and stuff. So now they just want to kill me. So, while a lawsuit was going on, I was about to get money from the city to facilitate my mother's daughters. I was suing the city of New York for the way my mother was killed. The case was going on at New York City Supreme Court. So there's all kinds of targets on my life while I'm suing to get money. I'm suing for this down. This is crazy. So I'm searching the court record. I'm suing in Manhattan, Supreme Court, the city of New York, Bellevue Hospital.